Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we have talked about Pennsylvania yesterday, and now we're going to be talking about Ohio, Pennsylvania's western neighbor, if you would like to call it. And Pennsylvania is very like Ohio. Politically, they're kind of different. Ohio has become more of a Missouri. And Missouri has been more of a swing state in the early 2000s. And then after, as you know, Donald Trump came in 2016, it was completely red state. The state government had a little slow time of becoming Trumpified, but as of today in 2024, Missouri is completely a red state, a solid red state. We are hoping to make the state of Ohio, which has more electoral votes than Missouri, a red state. And it's true. In 2016, Donald Trump flipped Ohio, which had been a blue state for two election cycles. And I'm hope in this state in Ohio in 2016 and in 2020 voted for Donald Trump over 5%. And that's very good. And what we're hoping to do is probably carry Ohio by a likely margin over 10 points, a double digit margin. That's what we're kind of hoping. And it's kind of going our way. If we look at the presidential election polls, you'll see, they already have that map ready. Ohio's more ready than we are. So we already have predictions set. CNN is even saying solid Republican. They are saying, yep, Ohio is going for Republican Party. Cook Political Report is saying solid Republican. And then you have Inside Elections, Sabutu's Crystal Ball, Decision Desk HQ, and CNL over there. And we are mainly looking at March 2024 polling, same as we looked at, as you know, same deal as we looked at 2024 polling for Pennsylvania. I'm studying a little bit, but I'm hoping to do another prediction for, as you know, the 2024 Senate election. I think that would be worth doing too, if you do not mind. So let's take a look at recent polls, March polls, including these polls down over here. We have got our first poll, and that is a Trump versus Biden versus Kennedy poll, suggesting Trump defeats Joe Biden. We can do the math here. 44 minus 32. 44 minus 32. There we go. 12%. That's a double-digit margin. And I would like to get out those 2022 Ohio elections, because when it comes to the 2022 elections, Ohio was overwhelmingly hit by a red wave in 2022. And we can compare and contrast basically these elections in 2022 and how they were ran. So I would say we'll worry about that later. So right now it's saying 12% margin for Trump. Let's take a look at the Emerson College poll suggesting Trump's win against Biden. I would say this is 9 points, but let's clarify. Yes, 9. Absolutely. That's a single digit. So our margin will fall to 11 or 10. I would say, I don't know, maybe 10 points. We're going to here's a Trump, another Emerson College poll involving this time Cornel West and Jill Stein, two independents. Seeing here, looking down, I think it's sort of like the same. Well, but we can check. I think this is one of the polls. Did we do this poll already? So yeah, we didn't count this, but we just did that poll. All right, let's just move on. So we just did a northern. Oh yes, this is the March 6th poll suggesting a 12-point win. This is a 9-point win. And then going up more, we get into these 4 polls, which we'll be talking about. 55, this is a 10-point win. And this poll right here, 50 minus 38, that is going to be a 30. No, not that. No, I was like 33-point win. That's a lot. 12-point win. So I personally think it's going to be around 10 points. So we're going to aim for a Trump win that's around 10 points, and looking at predictions that have Trump around 10 and see what it's kind of going to look at. So the Ohio gubernatorial race, for instance, 62 minus. I know for a fact that this is too much. This is a 25-point margin, so it's not going to look like this. There's going to be some resistance. Oh yeah, like Toledo. Toledo would probably escape going for the Biden. Let's take a look at the Attorney General's race. It could look like this. I could see it looking like this for sure, but we can check. 60 minus 37. Yeah, it looks like a 39. 21 points. But I want to see what a 10-point margin of victory would look like. $58 minus 41. 17. Okay. So none of these are going to be 10 points, unfortunately. Shoot. In order for it to qualify as a 10-pointer margin of victory, let's take a look at 2020 results. We know Biden managed to I would say Trump would get away with carrying some counties. He carried back in 2020. Let's see. Pull up our map here. Zoom up to. So we're going to go ahead and call counties we know for sure are going for Donald J. Trump and for Joseph R. Biden. So yeah, we got these counties down. Yeah, this is the Ohio Supreme Court. Interestingly enough, you got a Democrat in there, but scroll up. Yeah, we're going to go back to 22 for a little bit. I like to take a look at this. This is kind of what I think Biden's most likely going to pick up. Toledo. I can tell you that for sure. Toledo goes for Biden. This goes to Biden here. He's going to get away with this one right here. It is very possible that Biden could carry this county. We'll see what it looks like. But I feel like this county would go red before this county. That's what I personally think. I'm going to get rid of the paint on that. I don't know why that's up. So, possibly win. Let's take a look at also refresh our memories. Yeah, this is close to yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that Trump's probably going to win carrying this is probably what it's going to look like. He doesn't have to win this Biden he doesn't have to win this county. He doesn't have to win all these counties in order to solidify a 10-pointer victory. Biden, on the other hand, it's just, I would say overall the counties don't matter, the people do. And obviously, this is simple lip service, but when it comes to, as you know, areas of popularity, I think Trump would probably carry these in this area, in this area, in this area by just a tiny, tiny bit when it comes to that. But otherwise, this is what I'm thinking, what it's going to look like on the other hand. This is more of a 10-pointer victory. Of course, we can look at 2020 results and kind of compare again. This time, the presidential election. Yeah, we've been going to a lot of elections lately, but let's take a look at Ohio. And yes, for sure, Trump is going to get away carrying this county. I can tell you that. Let's go to Montgomery County. That's the county Trump will be carrying, I guarantee you. He will probably be escaping with that county. There's Summit County. I think he will get away with carrying that county. Athens County. Yep, I do think for sure. I meant to click on. Okay, we're just going to do this. This is probably what it's going to look like in my prediction, in my opinion. And that concludes the presidential election results. Trump, 83 counties. Biden, 5 counties. Trump would probably win this county by 55%. Biden, 44%. So let's take a look at the overall the Senate election results. So it really does depend on who is leading in the United States Senate. We got to take a look at that. 2024. And who's in the lead when it comes to Republicans? All right, it's bouncing back to from Matt Dolan to Bernie Moreno here. But right now, we're going to say Moreno wins the nomination. And this is probably what it's going to look like. Bernie Moreno has not yet won a poll. So I cannot go here and say that, you know what, Bernie Moreno is going to win. I just can't say that. But he's getting close. You've seen it. You've seen the polls getting closer and closer. But this is what my prediction is probably going to look like when it comes to the Senate race here. Moreno and Brown. All right. So this is what I think it's probably going to look like. I'm thinking what we're looking at is, let's see, recent March victories. 39 minus 34, that is a 5-pointer victory for Senator Brown. We take a look at this one right here, 43 minus 37. That is a 6-pointer victory. 45 minus 41. So my estimation is that Brown wins this election by 5 points. So this one right here, so he's relatively going to get less than his 2018 bid, which he managed to win by 53 minus 1. That is going to be 46. Here we go. He won by 7. So we're going to go ahead and say, okay, which counties would probably be flipped in relatively. Estubela County will go for Morena. We'll call that for him. Ottawa County. That is not the county that has Cedar Point, but nice try. But that county will also go for Morena. We can call Lake County for Moreno. Portage County. Shoot, I clicked Movavi. Shoot, I'm clicking a lot of buttons today. It's annoying. All right. Wood County. And Montgomery County, let's see. And I think I'm going to stop with Wood County. This is what it's going to probably look like here. Sherrod Brown most likely is going to win as of right now. A lot of people, including Red Eagle Politics, says, oh, you know what, Moreno can win. I agree. And the fact is, Democrats, they have not been doing so well with the, as you know, industrial vote. And I'm hoping that the industrial workers vote will go Republican this year. But cross your fingers on it. But this is what I'm thinking a Sherrod Brown victory would look like. Or we could say, oh yeah. Yeah, this is what a Brown victory would look like. It's not the biggest. I have doubts myself. Do you really think this is going to be a Brown victory? Well, I do. We have this county right here. This county recently went red for Trump. But in down ballot elections, I think it's been doing very well. It's just a matter of who is running. But I think it definitely will go for Brown. In this area too, possibly this area. So this is my prediction of what it would look like. Brown wins so far. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Will Moreno take a lead in the polls eventually? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.